have known me, you should know you can't keep a good bitch down. Hello, problematic darlings. It's your hostess with the mostest, and boy, I am the mostest right now. It's Hill Jane. To those of you who are new to this particular YouTube channel, my name is Hillary Mansfield. I host this channel called Hill Jane Uninhibited. This is not a tea channel. This is a talk show. I interview celebrities, people of all walks of life, do movie reviews, makeup tutorials, and talk about my life, which I'm about to do right now. I'm going to talk about something that's somewhat invasive. People are questioning me. Why do I want to do this? And my answer is stock. I have to do it. I must do it. And I'm so inspired by Peter Mon that I want to do it the right way. So by the way, with the exception of the little opening that I just did, this is filterless because I want to be as real as possible for you guys tonight, this week, this evening. So I'm calling this video My Descent into Mental Illness, which in truth, that may be a little bit of clickbait. You know, some things never change. Look at this, darling. That may be a little bit of clickbait because I have probably had this my whole life. I've probably been mentally ill my whole life. I've hinted at things that have happened to me before, but tonight I'm going to get totally raw. What kind of minds do you have? Stop that. Like I said, some things never change. Boop. I'm so happy to be in my new home. I'm so happy to be waiting on my king to arrive to visit me. I am just so happy. I'm so happy to share this with y'all. It's gonna hurt, and I just want you guys to all know I'm fine, okay? I'm going to tell some very personal information. This is a trigger warning. Some of it may be uncomfortable. I'm going to talk about suicide. I'm going to talk about suicide attempts. I'm going to talk about prejudice in the mental wards. I'm going to talk about being in the mental wards. I'm going to talk about what led me to try my 9th suicide attempt, which occurred 3 weeks ago. Since I was 19 years old, I can recall hitting myself, hurting myself, slapping myself, constantly hitting my legs. And it was pointed out to me by other people. My boyfriend has footage of me banging my head on a mirror. I don't remember doing it. I don't remember the video. Sometimes I guess I black out sometimes when I'm doing it. I don't know. That's not something that I'm proud of. But it's something that I've dealt with. There have been times where I haven't cut myself, but I've harmed myself, pinched myself till blood comes. Unless you have ever experienced this kind of thing before, you can't really know the sensation that it causes. It's not a high as in you just did a bump of coke. It's not that kind of high. But it's a very surreal feeling. I want to apologize to everyone who I may have sent messages to about helping me out. If it made you feel uncomfortable, a lot of times I didn't know where else to turn when things were going awry. And it's embarrassing. And I'm sorry if it made you feel uncomfortable. And I know that not everybody is a bank. And when I'm watching that video that I posted a few days ago, which by the way, when I was filming those videos for you guys and uploading them here, I wasn't even supposed to have my phone. But I went on a shopping spree one Thursday night, and I spent a sensational amount of money. In addition to dealing with mental illness, I also deal with the fact that I am a shopaholic, And that's he. Isn't that funny? No, it's not funny. It's not funny at all because I spent all my rent money on it. And I ended up getting thrown out of where I was staying. And what a stupid thing to do. For 2 nights, I was on the street. Oh my God. For 2 nights, I was on the street. My boyfriend was dealing with his own situation, so we were trying to stay in touch. It was a really, really hard, intense situation. I reached out to everyone I know, my family included, and I couldn't get any help. I woke up on the pavement of a church one Sunday morning a few weeks ago. Was this Easter? No, it wasn't Easter. I don't remember what day it was. It was a Sunday morning. And I just remember that night as I was falling asleep. And I know this sounds crazy, and I feel crazy saying it, but I felt like there was some entity after me. There was something that was out to get me. I don't know what it was. But I felt it, and it was just really, really, it was weird. But I fell asleep, and when I woke up, I was on the pavement. Okay, the church is here, and then I guess the pastor's house or the house or whatever, which appeared empty, that's where I passed out. That's where I fell asleep. But I was not where I had fallen asleep. I was way up on like the parking lot, which was weird because nobody was in the church. It was a Sunday too. Policeman woke me up, and I was very disheveled. I had thought that this Chanel necklace, one that you see me wearing a lot, I had thought that was had been stolen. It hadn't, but I couldn't find it. And I was just in a lot of pain physically and mentally, and I thought that I had been assaulted. I hadn't been. One thing that they discovered about me in the hospital is I suffer from delusions and I hallucinate. No idea where that comes from. Why not? Why not put Chanel on, right? Oops. So, anyway, I went to McDonald's and I just hung out, and that's when I did that video. And I just remember, when I'm looking at it now, it's disturbing because I'm putting makeup around my face, and I'm already have makeup on, and my eyes are just. And oftentimes you hear me talking about Addie, and I'm a friend of Addie, meaning Adderall. I was not on any amphetamine. There was no crystal meth. There was no Adderall. There was nothing that I was on. I was not on any narcotic. That's me just looking around, talking that weird talk. Excuse me, won't you? My husband just sent me a message. That is where I was found.